Hello, I am the maniacal Dr. Watts, and welcome back to Cultist Simulator, the Exile DLC. And last time we have managed to procure ourselves medical credentials, produce a little bit of money, and move to our second location as Hugo to Venice. Deep fog has made Venice a pale city, more heard than seen. The pale waves, the purr of... I apologize for all the words I'm butchering. Vaporetos, the scent of seaweed and sewage. The sun is a blind eye. If ever the nameless... I just realized my air conditioner has been going on through the whole of these videos, and I apologize for that. If ever the nameless name of the velvet walks by day, she must walk here. Interesting. So I think the first thing we're going to do is send a discreet message from Venice to find out where our next location will be. Then after that, we'll start to look about. We don't have... Okay, so we lost the locations, and I wasn't expecting this. We also lost all of our contacts. So it's like a total wipe. Is that a cat? Are those kitties? Why are there kitties there in Constantinople? Huh. I also didn't... I probably should have spent... So I know that apparently they spent a lot of time detailing this map to be correct for the year. I believe it's 1929. So this is supposed to be an accurate map of the time, which makes this interesting because I'm not sure if you noticed that this is in fact the Union of the... It's the Union of the Soviet Socialist Republic of Russia. Or the USSR. I was about to put too many S's into that word. USSR. Okay. Right, we need some additional years. We need to split apart our decade into years. We still have 70 of them, and I have a funny feeling that's possible to lose them since we're keeping a literal tally. Vienna. It was the White City once, now they call it the Red Vienna. There's a guy in there, and the scars of the Worm Wars are still visible to those who know. But if I'm to die, I'd like to see the old place one more time. Okay. So that's an interesting bit of... That's lore. The Worm Wars. So the Worm Wars, I believe, within the context of Cultist Simulator, is something that happened... throughout the multiple histories, which if that isn't confusing enough, so if you don't know, within Cultist Simulator there are supposedly multiple histories that are all, I think if I understand it right, they're all technically true, but not at the same time. At last it's done. I've drawn up 10 careful drafts against the tally and burnt the decade draft. Each of my new drafts is worth 42 million heartbeats. I fancy I can hear them trembling in the paper. So, the only use for decades... Decades cannot be sold. Years cannot be used to heal wounds. Years cannot be used to be converted back into decades. I think I'm going to do it one more time. Because years are more helpful than decades. Right, we don't have a location. We do have some funds. And we've immediately produced a trace. That also makes this more worrying. Okay, so ideally before you travel, you sell off all... Oh my god, okay. We just lost a fund. And cash isn't necessarily the easiest thing to get a hold of, because the easiest way to do it is to sell time. And I'm guessing that while these don't discreetly say that if you run out of these you lose, if you run out of those you lose. Not directly, but in an indirect way. You just run out of turns, effectively. Which is a good thing to note. So we've now produced a trace, so very quickly we could drag a reckoner. God, this is kind of crazy. Okay, so we've now produced more years. Oh my god. So effectively, this can be looked at as 20 funds. A secluded villa? That requires 8 funds. So these things are actually insanely expensive. Like, all things considered. Also, what do we do with you? We can converse. La Scavatrice. The deliver in my own language. Okay, what does this allow us to do? Someone who belongs here. What happens when we talk to our local contact? I haven't done this yet. Ursulina welcomes me with a huge, fierce hug and listens to my troubles. Of course I will help, she insists. But it is not easy for me to cross the lagoon, not in my condition. I've eaten too much from the sea. But there's still something that may help me in the vault. That may help me in the vault of the Palazzo Dario. The Palazzo is haunted, but not too haunted for us, I think. It's haunted, but not too much for us. Right. So the last time... Yeah, these aren't simple. It's not simple to do this. I guess we could do this initially just to find out what's there. Cats. I found a place bristling with excitable cats. That's amazing. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, it doesn't... I thought they look a little bit sadder in the portrait up here. This kind of just looks stone-faced. This is amazing. That's an amazing card. I really like that card. Follow? Investigate a little more closely? Oh, this... Okay, this just renews it. Amazing. Also, the fact that they're a distraction, which means that we can use the cats as a weapon. 10 out of 10. Best game. We can meet again. Interesting. Ursulina has lit the lamps in our workshop. Oil, not electric. The troubles you're taking. What does this do? This isn't the same one. Oh, is that the thing we're trying to get? Hackabald's alchemical substance. Okay, I think that's the thing we're trying to get. So I'm assuming, if not now, then then. Okay. So I don't know what this allows us to do. Oh. This is expensive. This is effectively a fund. Here's someone who will only accept payment in the currency of the center tally. Also, that means that we're actually paying them in something. See, I assumed that this was like an abstraction of time. Oh, that's not what I expected this to require at all. So we can get through the first one with just that. We're gonna lose this tranquility though. But if I don't do that, I don't make it through. Also, I still have Vienna? No, yeah, that's the next location. Let's hold off on using our connection. Okay. So far we've been in this small little area. I still have my degree, but I don't have a place to practice. And we have produced a reckoner. I don't need additional medical credentials. I don't think we're gonna be successful enough on this one. Since we're also losing this tranquility, I was sort of hoping to be able to use that. I also find it interesting that we haven't... Oh! We got the other possible win by using our edge on the employ. That's how we got it. Okay, an official connection is also helpful, so I'm going to spin it on that. So I think I'd like to do that again, since it seemed like we need to figure out how to figure out their weakness. Also, the fact that we can effectively have two separate win conditions on the board at the same time in winter. So I was right in thinking that we'd be able to pass this with it, but since I don't have another one, unfortunately, and this is Moth, I think this is enough, but I don't think we'll be able to do the one after it. I suppose we can use force while trying to produce something else. This is an additional 2 edge. Would that be enough? No. If it requires additional edge after that, that might be enough. And a holy man. I think I'd also like this. 3 unique connections seems like a good combination. Okay. I don't know what we would do with that necessarily. Apparently he'll help us in distractions, but that also costs us the connection. Also, these don't have... Oh, these do have flavor. Nope. There's not much flavor text in this DLC. Faith. So I can use this reserve. 2 heart, 2 lantern, and it can also be distraction. Okay, so we have like a lot of different things we can use at the moment. We've produced an additional trace, so that they're currently on the search. The fact that that portrait changes is nice. And suddenly it requires something else, either key or forge. I don't think I have anything, or lock or forge. I don't think I have anything else for lock though. Right? That's what, yeah, that's what I would need. This has 2. If it doesn't consume? Oh, but that's not how this works. It's not good unless... Yeah. Also... Okay, you can't relinquish your cache. We can send cache ahead. I think I need it more here. So I can't necessarily, unless one of these... Nope, those don't have any lock. What would this... This does. This is another... Nope, that's medical credentials. Dang it! Okay, we're not going to be able to... We may not be able to finish it. Can I use you? Okay, that would have been good to know. Except I don't... Also, you're mortal. Living in this Boseth of us? Is that a real word? I know that I have a bad time. That doesn't sound like a real word. That sounds like somebody's either trying to say in spite of us? I'm slightly confused. I'm confuzzled. So if we had more forge... But it'd already need to be in there. Ooh. A quiet warehouse. That sounds helpful. Also, I'm about to start doing medical practice out of a warehouse. You know, that's not, like, fishy or anything at all. Heart Forge. So I could have done this had I put her in to start off with, or have had this, but I couldn't have done that before. That would have been impossible. Yeah, so I think this... Because this also seems like a really good way... Why can I not start? Oh. Ah. I can't do it in a warehouse. Gotcha. Well, I did say that you can, yeah, you can do other stuff. Make a, so venue with a year. What will this do? Run a faith healing cult. Okay. I can bring genuine healing miracles to a congregation. A reasonably safe way to convert stolen lifespan into cash. Moth aspect cards are often useful for running a cult. Or... considerations? I can ask my contact to look out for opportunities. They'll need their expenses covered, of course. This will create an opportunity to purchase either a medical license or an import license. Oh. Interesting. Or an import license. This... Their expenses covered. Okay, that doesn't look like... That looks like stuff I'm giving up rather than... So, like, I could give... Yeah, it's of anything that has worth to it. Gotcha. Okay. Okay, so they're tracing us. So the first level... Oh, this requires a connection. They're trying to take an asset. So let's use that. And this was apparently a disaster. So I need to get all my things in order. So I'm almost about to lose the tranquility. I think I'd like to try it again. Oh, whoops. Okay, we're producing quite a number of traces. We have an office. So if we could produce some funds, I think I'm going to have to do it in a dangerous way. Yep. So we now have our underworld connection back. Did I lose my... I lost my lore. Oh no, you can lose it. Oh. Uh-huh. Oh, no I didn't. There it is. Okay, I was slightly worried. It's also very interesting, like there's no lore in this run at all, basically. Defense. So we can use another connection. I don't think I got that other one back, though. Yeah, I didn't get that other one back. What is this? Okay, we can... There's apparently other... Oh. What? We had art for this before. What happened? That's very interesting. So it actually changes what it requires. Well, we can use a quiet warehouse. Once again, fire and ingenuity have served me well. Okay, that's also good to know. That these aren't set, they're a random set, which makes that annoying. Oh, we just got rid of mechanics in the base game that were random things that could happen. Oh, they're stealing my gun. Oh, they produced a Dawn. So the only other thing that could be used is to cure a wound, which I don't particularly care about. Oh, if only we could, like, had a consistent way to injure you. I'll call another favor. I don't know what else to really do with it, anyway. So there's another complication. Oh, dang it. Edger Winter. Okay, we need you there. And that's more, yeah. Okay. The only... What is this? Ooh, that seems really good. Yep, like, good enough that I'm going to immediately try and figure out how to get it. Yeah, knock curio? That seems helpful. This also makes the curios more helpful because they can be used in these things. It seems like this will take literally anything you have on hand. So this makes curios more valuable. By quite a bit. Yes, hammer and anvil. I've breached the vault. Ah, dang it. Okay, they just upgraded to an underboss, which is fine. Okay. An official connection? That seems good. For knock to Grail. And we can get back some more of our time. Also, we could potentially get followed, so... Can I? No. So I can only send forward money. That's good to know. This also apparently has worth. Or no, asset. Okay. Trying to get used to all the symbols. Oh no, you're taking my medical license. Yeah, you've kind of just like sucked up all of my resources. That's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. This one also isn't gonna happen. Until I figure out a little bit more how to actually... So it seems like going through all of these different locations, that doesn't seem very likely to me. Like, I wouldn't say it's necessarily impossible. Ooh. Success. Safely away with my haul. And, oh, okay. Nice. Nice. Okay, I'd like to get this back. Unfortunately, we have to wait for her to recover her strength. And I think we're gonna sell this for cash. And I'd like to prevent you from doing anything nasty. I haven't gotten to actually use them, but it seems helpful enough. Okay. So we've made a little bit of progress. We actually got the thing we were trying to get. Oh, we managed to wound them. That's good. We're not currently doing anything. I probably should be. Right, now we have a little bit of cash. I'm actually That's not how you do that. That's how you do that. Send one of the caches ahead, and with that, I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.